Guys, how have you been doing? I hope you guys are fine. Thank you for clicking on this content. Thank you for coming on here to watch my content. So from the title, most of us know what an apology is, but most of us don't know what an apology isn't. And most times than not, we perceive apologies differently. Some opt for flowers, some opt for chocolates, some opt for vacations. But all in all, what is not an apology? So I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a list of 7 things that are definitely not an apology. And maybe start this off by saying, an apology is not just I'm sorry if there's in absence of changed behavior. So while we're talking about these points, I hope you learn yourself and know what works for you and what doesn't. Like, what then is an apology? So this list that I have will give you an idea of what to accept or what not to accept as an apology. So number 1, I love you is not an apology. I love you is not an apology. Say you're having issues with your spouse, maybe something he did or something you did. Telling him you love him, that's not an apology. An apology is owning up to your mistake and accepting that you've done that thing that pissed off your partner, and meaning you're sorry, not just telling them that you love them. A gift is not an apology. And we've seen this a couple of times where your friend or your relative anakosewa na the spouse or something, alafu analetewa gari. That's not an apology. And I think most women especially perceive that as an apology, such that you even wish akukosendi akulete gift, but that's not an apology. Yeah, and the phrase I only did it because I love you, that's not an apology. In fact, I feel like that's narcissistic. So you lied to me because you love me, you beat me, you abused me because you love me. No, or the people who keep saying nilikuchapa ndio ujue ni makosa ulifanya, ama nilicheat on you juu sikutaka ujue nimecheat on you juu nakupenda, something like that. So I only did it because I love you is not an apology. I am sorry you feel that way. And I think there's a point ilikuwa ina come at me 2 ways. So sorry guys, I keep touching my hair, na feel tu nimeparara. So I feel I'm sorry you feel that way, but I think ina come kwangu 2 ways. I think number 1, I feel ni poa ku appreciate the fact that that other person feels the way they feel. Na like if a friend comes to me and aniambie, Kate, what you did was wrong, I'm feeling this and this, I'm feeling some type of way. So telling my friend, I am sorry you feel that way, I did not mean to. But what's not right is telling the person, I'm sorry you feel that way, but the word I am sorry and but cannot go together. You are either sorry or you're not. So I am sorry you feel that way. So like, you're not sorry for what you did to me, you're just sorry for what I feel after you did that thing. So I'm sorry you feel that way is not an apology. Pretending it didn't happen and encouraging people to move on, like we will never talk about it. The fact that I did something wrong to you and I'll never own up to it and maybe come to you and tell you like let's talk about it and let's solve this, or you'll never do the same as well, and you want us to move on as if nothing happened. That's not an apology. And that's the reason you find so many people holding on to grudges za kitambo sana, like a couple that maybe keeps on revisiting things that happened in the past because they never got the chance to, they never created a chance to talk about it and apologize to each other truly. So saying sorry to absolve yourself of guilt is to stop, or to stop talking about it is not an apology. Like, sorry, like, sorry, see, we move on, or sorry, so that's if you're the person that wronged that other person, so that you can feel guilt free, so that you can feel zile za mi bora nilishasema sorry. That's not an apology. You're supposed to mean you're sorry. Saying sorry with no real intention or plan to change your behavior is not an apology. And that's what I started with. I started with, sorry does not mean shit if in absence of changed behavior. No matter how many times you tell me you're sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and every time we are going over the same thing, you are not sorry. So sorry in absence of changed behavior is bull crap. And I think people should learn the difference between, people should learn what a sorry is supposed to be, what an apology is supposed to be. Beating me up and bringing me flowers at work is not an apology, okay? Though that's not even a topic we're supposed to talk about, because in the first place, am I supposed to forgive that? You know, whatever thing that person did to you, and they feel like now, since I've done this, I'm going to buy her a BMW something. How many cars are you going to buy for that chick? How many cars are going to be in that compound? But you keep doing the same thing. So I think it's a high time everyone knew what an apology is. And so I thought, why not talk about this? So yeah, guys, imagine today I have a video that lasts for just 10 minutes. How cool is that? Today I'm not speaking a lot. So anyway, guys, I hope you understood these points, and I hope they help you in one way or another. And I will be, next time we'll be talking about what support is and what support isn't, or maybe let's talk about gaslighting or imposter syndrome. Like, I have a lot of content lined up for you, and themed content for that matter, especially because this month there's a lot going on this month, so I'll try throw in some themed content, and I hope you get to subscribe. I hope you get to stay, and if you're watching this on IG, I hope you follow and comment on this topic and every other topic that I'll put out. So till next time, goodbye.